Hello everyone, good morning, and welcome back to United21 Season 34. My name is Redul, and as you already know, I'll be your host and commentator for today for the one best of three we have, because we're already in, the semi-final technically, and tomorrow the grand final. Today, it's MASONIC versus Fish123. Fish, who yesterday somehow reverse-swept Mana after getting 13-1 on the first map, and after losing on map 3, 10-2. You heard me right. A 10-2 half for Mana was not enough for them to win on map number 3. And today it's Denmark versus, well, the rest of Europe. MASONIC, a team that was essentially undefeated on any map until they ran into ESC Gaming. But ESC Gaming being the tournament favorites here is completely understandable. Will it be a chance for revenge for MASONIC, or will it be a chance for revenge for Fish? Both teams actually ended up losing to ESC in their best of threes, and both of them got 2-0'd. MASONIC got stomped in both first halves in their matches against, or the two maps against ESC, and then, well, started making comebacks, but it was already too late. I mean, they got 11-1 on their own map pick, which was crazy. Fish123, on the other hand, well, their match was a bit different versus ESC. They lost 13-8 and 13-11, so both of these teams could hang at least a little bit with the big Polish powerhouse of ESC. Ancient picked by Fish, with MASONIC taking the CT side. Nuke picked by MASONIC, with Fish taking the CT side. And thus, too, as our decider if we do end up needing it. And I feel like Fish123 really needs to win on Ancient, because, well, now that I think about it, Nuke is actually a pretty decent map for Fish123. This could go either way. MASONIC is a good team on Ancient, and, well, Fish123 is a good team on Nuke. Especially when you got Andu and Sumuya running the tandem. And the rest of Fish123 looked really good yesterday. 7kick had a phenomenal game, but Red Star was nowhere to be found. He was struggling. Except for that third map, well, considering the Fish actually ended up winning it, you could actually tell how important he is to this roster. Fish123 are the crowd favorites coming into this, if you look at the fan vote, 3-1 in the favor of Fish123, but I don't think it's 3-1 odds for Fish123 to win here, let's be honest. They are both teams that could find themselves in the grand final. It's just a matter of who is going to have the better day today. Mana was also one of the teams that we expected to see in the grand final, and they were this close. And I mean this close, and then they choked. And also in one of the rounds they lost at that towards that end of Ancient, it was a 5v3 that they had against Fish, where Fish clawed back from, I think, 7kick, pulled off like a triple kill. So Fish123 are a team that can get beat up for 10 to 15 rounds, and then they can suddenly start playing well, which is a very good sign for this team, considering their mentality is very high right now and very strong. Because if it's hard to break them, well, you're not going to probably be able to break them. On the other side, MASONIC, a team that also showed the same thing. They, lose 11 in a row, and then they win 5, 6, 7, which still is impressive. Not as impressive as what Fish did yesterday. Now we're going to get to see, Botman, aggressive with the dual Berettas. Kral is here as well. And I'm not sure if Fish123 are going to be ready for that player to be so up close and personal. And Borsty immediately getting shut down, double dink by two different players. There is a stand-in, surprisingly, on the side of MASONIC. Not something I'm used to seeing. These guys always played with their full roster. So that is something to keep in mind, but Bukavis doesn't care. He's on 3 kills right now. Could even be on for the ace. It's Black to come and help him out. And Yuho, last man alive. Finland versus Denmark here in the 1v3, but with 48 HP and no Kevlar, Yuho does have to reposition, or at least try to bait out those players to look somewhere else, because if he just swings out dry, he's probably going to be dead. And even now that they know where he is, I don't give any chance here to Yuho. Essentially, it's just Yuho waiting for someone to kill him. And that is going to be Kral. A 1-0 lead here for the Danish team. They said Black is their coach. So he's in here instead of... well, they did change up many, but Freka was the player who we last saw. Could also be Avu, who he's replacing. But hey, you know what? Coach buff is a real thing. I'm telling you, us coaches, we can't wait to get a chance to play, so I'm expecting great things from Black, obviously, to his best ability. On the side of Fish, this is a force buy, couple Deagles, 3 techs, and up against, well, Borsty. Those Deagles are not gonna work at all, but a 3-for-2 trade, if they can get this headshot, which of course Yuko can, probably the best Deagle player on the side of Fish123, gets 2 kills. Opens up the bomb side, but here's Kral on the flank. And Yuko got himself an MP9. Black actually sees him, and Black just finishes him off. I told you guys about coaches standing in and doing great things. He's also going to save a Tech 9, I'm pretty sure. And even though they lost 3 players to that force buy, should still be fine for Masonic, considering the fact that, well, Fish123 are going to have nothing coming into this round. I mean, Andu spent a little extra, Kevlar Tech 9. There's Kevlar and Tech for both Smooya and 7-Kick, and for Red Star, so actually a decent buy if we're looking just at pistols and Kevlar, but Yuko has a Deagle and nothing else. And oh, Borsty. That was actually a team flash, I believe. He only goes 1 for 1. And you immediately see Red Star run back, but Botman goes 1 for 1 with Andu. Black is there to help out. Black on his 3rd frag of the map. Here in round number 3. Swin and well, Red Star. They're gonna join each other over towards B, and well, with a minute 20 on the clock, they can literally toss a coin 20 times and see where they want to go. And Black looks to be aggressive. The timing for this is very good. Both players have their backs turned, and right now Black is about to get his 4th kill. Easy frag there onto Red Star. A 3-0 lead for Masonic. But now we're going to see the first real test for the Danish team up against the full buy on the side of Fish123. Of course, it's not complete, because there's a lot of utility missing for Fish. About 2 nades on every player. Red Star has only 1. Gavis, well, he can hear all of this coming into a main. Just drops the Molotov. They don't want to respect it. They do take a lot of damage, and Borsty, well, gets both trades back, and another 1 for 1. So with 2 versus 2, it's Black and Botman versus Yuko and Smooya. Yuko down to 53. Botman could dispose of him easily behind Big Box. Oh, Smooya barely stays alive, and the coach is thrust into a 1 versus 2. It's Yuko and Smooya up against them. But Smooya is dead to a single bullet. Somebody just disconnected. I think it's Botman. Most likely just to reset Counter-Strike. Hopefully it's nothing serious where we have to wait like 20 minutes for him to come back. But Black, let's take the frag over onto Smooya. The bomb is smoked, and Black, well, knife out. And Yuko was just waiting for that. So round number 1 on the board for Fish123. And Masonic, well, they have to force anyway. With actually, they kind of don't. Black is the only one that's not really going to have money. If the rest of the team went full eco, they would have had a full buy. Three-man mid setup for Masonic. Bukave is a bit of an early break on that smoke, but you never know if someone's going to be crazy enough to run through that molly. And Fish123, they're 5-manning a ramp. They're about to run over the B bomb site. Botman, not only 1 kill, but also a lot of damage. But Black goes down as well, and Bukavis is here to trade it back. 3 players peeking, and Bukavis doubles up, giving Kral and Borsty a very realistic chance. Hell, they have the HP advantage compared to Yuho and Smooya. Again, it's Yuho and Smooya in a 2v2. But this time, a different duo on the side of Masonic, and this time it's gonna work for the Danes. 4th round on the board, and they get to save 2 AKs. Kral looking to BM a little bit, although with the way that player died, I can understand why. Oh, Kral, you nasty man. Back shots after defusing the bomb is crazy. Anyways, Fish123 again. They have enough money to buy. They are going to be lacking utility again. It's an average of 2 nades per player again, except for 7Kick, who's probably going to be the sacrificial lamb here. He has the best spawn, so he's just going to toss him into the flames, essentially. And hope for the best. Aggressive hold by Borsty, who does get blinded off the angle like 5 times and sent back into Donut. Fish123 have quite explosively gone out into mid, and, well, it's Andu to get the first kill there onto Borsty. 2 kills get traded back, Botman and Kral. 4 versus 3 for MASONIC. Andu half HP, 7Kick on 76. It's only Smuya who's full health. And the bombs dropped all the way in front of B. I mean, they have mid control, they have technically A control. But they need that extendo hand from Inspector Gadget to even go pick it up. Or a portal gun. Or they can just kill 2 players and not a single kill gets traded back, except for that one. Bukavis, great peek. Andu and Smuya are making the rotation over into B, but Botman is already here, and he's ready for Andu. Less than 50 seconds left. Where will Smuya commit? Because either side, it's just a 1v1, and look at how aggressive Botman try to be. Smuya, I'm not sure if he was fully ready for it, but he reacted perfectly. And now, we get to see the mind games. Bukavis versus Smuya. Smuya just tapped the bomb first and foremost, and now he might even just run into the A bomb site. This is great work by Smuya. Gonna take Bukavis for a ride of his life. And with 18 seconds left, he's finally gonna run. Bukavis cannot hear him that far away. Maybe in CSGO, but in this garbage game, you're not gonna be hearing him that far away. Smuya gets the bomb down on A and essentially rips away 10 seconds away from Bukavis on this timer. I mean, let's see, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's even more than 10. It's going to be like 15 or 20. Bukavis has to shift and has to clear out spawn. Smuya bought himself 20 seconds with running to A, and I mean, Bukavis, you can't even blame him, although the plant is for CT and Smuya is in Donut. And Bukavis, he's running here and... Sorry, Smuya was running. Bukavis went in that off position. And I love the fact that Smuya, that's the first place he checks. Because he just came from CT, and you know he's going to be turning his back mostly towards CT. I love that game sense by Smuya. I love this entire 1v1 by Smuya. Or rather, 1v2. Not to take any credit away from him. A technical pause here, though, unfortunately. These last 2 or 3 days have been riddled with these technical pauses. So unfortunately, it does seem like this is going to be one of those longer pauses. But did you know that the Palms Casino Resort in Las Vegas has added Uno as a casino game? That is a great way to escort people out for fighting each other. Because first of all, you have to have a set piece of rules that everybody agree with. Because we all play Uno how we feel. We've all given a friend of ours plus 16, right? Because we all held, like, 4 of us playing. We're all holding plus 4s like some SOBs, and they drop it, and we're all like, you technically shouldn't be able to drop a plus 4 and a plus 4, but, you know, whatever. Thanks for the cards. We'll make the rules. That's how we talk to Uno. Damn, I was about to fall asleep. Holy. Finally, we're back. No idea what just happened. I'm just glad we're gonna get to watch some Counter-Strike. And immediately, Red Star just shuts down the entire B bomb site. What? Hell, even our observer fell asleep. Borsty and Kral left in the 2v5 this round is essentially impossible for the Danes. Red Star just, well, pun intended, annihilated the entire B bomb site. And there's 7 kick. Getting to both. And round number 3 for Fish. If anything, we were quick to get back to action. Fish123 using that long pause and immediately just going for a quick round. You'll love to see it. And another fast B hit, although this time it's a B stack on the side of MASONIC, and it's a shutdown by Fish. Another full buy for the Danes. 4-4. I mean, that's a quick turnaround. Immediately, it's Andy going forward into Donut. Kral had a chance, and he completely squandered it. And in the meantime, there's a team kill. There's a bunch of frags happening. A 3 versus 2 is the only thing I can see here in the favor of Fish123. And with Bukavis being stuck towards Donut, there's a Molotov right in front of him. He's about to get beat from the bomb site itself. Red Star, phenomenal headshot. Botman, I feel like he's just going to commit here to the save. If he had a kit, he could maybe look and poke around, see if he's going to get gifted a frag, and then look to play off of it. But, yeah, Botman just going to sit towards T-spawn. Pistols and an SMG alongside that one safe rifle for MASONIC, and Kral immediately putting that 5.7 to good use. If anything, thinning them out a little bit does allow MASONIC to attempt at least taking more guns away, but through the smoke, Botman did take quite a bit of damage. Gets sent even further back with the Molotov. Chavez joined by 2 of his teammates over towards Donut. All 3 of them are going to start coming out. The 5.7, another 1-for-1, and to his dinked. But he does eventually get the kill, and they all fall. MASONIC out of nowhere. Started this round with 3 pistols, and they ended with a round win and 2 rifles saved. How the hell did MASONIC manage to win that? Fish123 went for the duels. And the 5.7s just shredded them. Once again, a quick setup towards B for Fish123. This time, bit of a different reaction there from MASONIC. Man, oh, caught while stepping around and in the middle of nowhere. If anything, Krell did get a trade somewhere else, so equal number of men for both sides, and also Black did not get clipped by the Molotov, which is very good to keep his position at least relatively unknown. Black still looking to go on the flank, and it's another one-for-one trade. The HP advantage is on the side of MASONIC, but Smooya misses completely, and Yuho doesn't even know how close he got to dying from that off on short. Black is on the flank. And the coach picking up his 8th frag, second on the scoreboard behind Bukaves. And MASONIC get their 6th on the board. If anything, for Fish123, getting this plant will enable them a better buy, but I feel like still they would have had a buy anyway. 11.5 thousand on Red Star. Bukaves does almost connect on that spam through mid. Actually does hit both players for a little bit of damage, and again it's Krell and Andu trading 1-for-1 to open up the round. And is this going to be a pop for Red Star? There is a flash being held. They are just going to drop utility on the bomb site itself, looking to thin out and spread out the defense of MASONIC. Black, oh, it's the 3-man boost. Somebody swap over to Smooya, please. Oh, is Black actually going to hold that? No, he won't, but the Bukaves will, and down goes Smooya. Yeah, we didn't get to see the boost from his POV, but certainly Bukaves got to see it. And then some. A 4 versus 3 for MASONIC. Red Star slowly but surely moving up. Botman, let's get one, and Black does go down to Red Star, but still, a 1-for-1 trade keeps things in the favor of MASONIC. Fish123 are gonna need something better, and Borsty straight gas through the smoke. Yuho thrust it into a 1v3. He does chop down one, giving himself a realistic chance. 35 seconds left. He is just gonna knife out and run to A. Flashes into Cave, hoping to slow down the flank from Botman. Gav is already running to CT, and he is gonna get here, well, fast enough to attempt to peek Yuho. Yuho just fully sticks this. It is technically a fake, but he doesn't get off the bomb in time. Bukaves gets 2, and the 7-5 half for MASONIC. MASONIC seemingly setting up a hit towards B, but they are going to go with the contact play instead. There are 3 players on the B bomb site for Fish, and none of them are 7kick, who has the dualies and pushed all the way into A main. Nandu's going to have his hands full, but he does get one, but traded again. It's Botman and Andu, and now Bukaves as well. Red Star completely alone, and he can only get one. Still, though, it's an even number of players, but not for long. 7kick left in the 1v3. Sorry, 1v2. Up against Bukaves and Botman. Does have the dualies, 2 pistols for 2 players. But one of them already moves out towards Ninja, and that's a lot of space taken away. But 7kick somehow gets the kill anyway. Bukaves with 40 HP, doesn't have Kevlar. Aim punch is going to be a factor for sure. Bukaves misses. And 7kick clutches up in the pistol round for Fish123. A massive round for Fish to win some BM from 7kick as well. And too aggressive and caught off guard. The coach is putting in work here for MASONIC. Smoke towards long. It is a bit wonky, but it'll do. At least covers it from left to right fully. Like just jumps out into the bomb site. They will get peeked from short. They don't have a smoke for it. They have a Molotov in the hands of BO3 that does get dropped. Not properly, though. I don't think it caught all the way, or actually it did. Because Smuya can't peek over it. They get the bomb down, and they have a lurk on mid. But will they even need it? 4 players left here for MASONIC. Flash coming out from Yuko into long, and BO3's ahead of it. With just the 2 of them left, they have to try and save, and, well, 7kick is not going to get out of there in time. Bukav is doing a great job on flanking from mid, lurking out fully, and leaving just Red Star completely alone. Two Deagles and 2 MP9s along that one saved M4 for Fish. MASONIC. This is a great start. They've also have picked up some information there on mid. About at least one player. Not sure if they knew about the second, but they're playing it as if they knew. Leaving again Bukavis to lurk, and Black picks up a frag with the molly. Why not? Up to 11 kills. As I said, the coach still second on the scoreboard. Doing a lot for MASONIC, and to push back through long, and, well, it is Red Star to get a frag through the smoke, make this a bit easier for Fish if they want to attempt the retake. Bomb gonna get planted, nobody there to stop it, and the potential boost does get quickly stopped by BO3. In a retake such as this, Fish123, I mean, they're about to get fully reset if they don't save this. And I wonder if they're even going to commit to the save, or if they're just going to go balls to the wall, and it seems like they will be committing into the retake. And dude does connect the headshot onto Black. But time is running out, they need to get on the bomb as soon as possible. Andu has to be dead here, and BO3 does not connect the spray transfer. So it's a 2 versus 1 here, and Smuya left with just 10 HP. Bukavis does not bite on the first, and just nails Smuya in the head. 9 on the board for MASONIC. Not only that, but they've fully reset Fish. We have to go full eco here. BO3 wants to chase these eco frags down. 2 Mac 10s in the hands of MASONIC players, but it is Bukavis' AK. It's actually going to get 2 frags. And the Macton's gonna get some action as well. 2 kills for Botman. Just Andu left, 30 HP, could hope for a single kill, and, well, he did get it. Almost shot in time to maybe even try to get black. But a 10-6 lead for MASONIC. Four rounds to the good for the Danish team. And at this point, Fish need a round pronto. And still, even though it's technically a full buy for Fish, it's not looking great. Yes, they do have 4 M4s and an MP9, which is not that bad, but no utility left. 20 seconds into the round. Apart from 2 smokes and a flash. One of them being thrown here by Andu to make it 2. And also, there's just a single kid on Yuko, who has to play it relatively aggressive with the MP9, so that kid might get dropped somewhere inaccessible for the rest of Fish. This will be a very difficult round for the international team, but if they do somehow pull it off, they're most likely going to open up a streak of rounds. As you can... I mean, as you previously saw, the rounds were somewhat close when Fish actually had weaponry. 7 kick. Oh, is he going to hard clear Trail? I don't think he is. 7 kick. You have to look right here, and, well, he doesn't. One more player over here on the A bomb site, so Red Star, and that filthy, filthy angle does get the trade. But you can tell Fish123 were immediately put into a scramble. And luckily for MASONIC, they are still committing towards A. Black, I don't know if he's ready for a player to be right behind him. Black most likely just gonna be dead. That was close, but Yuko does still get the frag. And look at this peek by Red Star. Didn't give a chance to Bukaves. Luckily for MASONIC, Borsti and Botman both get a frag. And Borsti is gonna stick the plant, but Andu didn't peek on the other side. Does allow the bomb to get planted, but Andu doesn't have a kit, doesn't have a smoke, doesn't have anything. He has to dry swing this, and Botman's ready for it. 3 kills for Botman, and round number 11 for MASONIC. I love the decision-making from the side of MASONIC. Andu had to try and immediately go for the kill, and Botman recognized it. The struggles continue for Fish123. As I said, they need a round pronto. And that round seemingly just not going to come through. MASONIC are playing a phenomenal map of Counter-Strike, and Bukaves, the main reason behind it. 20-11, that was his 20th frag. In the 5 versus 4. You can tell Fish123 again, they have to shift players around to cover as much ground as possible. And when you have an MP9 and 2 FAMAS's Andu, he can make this play. Black caught out. And immediately swapping over to the AK, but not quickly enough. Kral does not get both. It's actually Smuya and Yuko to get 2 kills back. The nade will not connect. Smuya caught out in the middle of nowhere, but Yuko trades it. Does leave Bukaves 1 versus 2. Needs a triple kill in total. And if anybody can do it, it's definitely Bukaves, who's been having a phenomenal game, and look at the timing he's about to catch. Yuko has no idea there's a player behind him, or does he? Yuko, will he turn around? He does. And a wallbang headshots Bukaves from behind. Finally, we see round number 7 for Fish, and took him such a long time to get it. Yuko crowning it with a triple kill. Andu does have help from both short and from long. Yuko and 7kick joining him on the B bomb site. From what it seems right now, MASONIC are going to commit into this. Molotov will touch Black, so has to move back from that sound cue. Still 3 players being held on the B bomb site by Fish. This is such an important round for them to win. They will reset MASONIC. And of course, if they lose, they're going to give him 12. And look at the damage being done by Black. Both Andu and 7kick feeling it. Defensive smoke drop, but there's still going to be enough time afterwards. Andu finally gets caught by the Molotov. Borsty opens up the round nicely with utility. And that was the healthier player between Andu and 7kick. 7kick on 36 HP. 2 bullets and he's a dead man, but Smuya has an op. He is going to leg Botman, and this nade could lead to the death of Botman at will. Red Star is there as well to help out with 2 frags. The Bulgarian covering for Smuya perfectly. Black is the last man alive, and, well, he just runs straight into Smuya's crosshairs. Full house for the 2A defenders. A great job done, and now they can actually mount up the comeback. And you can tell what that round meant for Masonic, who have 5 Glocks, well, 4 Glocks and a P250, as if that matters. They're all gonna get lined up. Another 3-man B setup. And this time, well, they don't even get past half the ramp. Oh, 7kick. Taking quite a bit of damage from that Molotov, but he just plus W straight into heaven. Black had no idea. And now Smuya is going to get heavily tested here against 3 players. He wanted to wait a little bit. Almost got punished because of it. They don't have a smoke to throw at him, but they will drop a Molotov. Smuya not going to get caught by the flames, and he's going to get another. 1 player already out towards backside Borst. He should get shot from Donut any moment. It's finally Red Star to activate for that kill, and he's just Botman. 1 versus 4. But with his body language right now, he's not too thrilled to be in this 1 versus 4. And getting a molly readied up. Smoke falls onto Botman. Molotov's all over the B bomb set. Again, it's a 3-man setup for Fish, and Yuho opens up the round with a frag. Andu just waiting for them to pop out of the smoke, and he's just gonna line them all up. 7kick with 1 as well, and Kral, well, comes out of cave. 70 HP worse for wear. Just with 30, this round is impossible for Kral. Hasn't had too terrific of a day either. 11 to 15, it's not horrible, but he is at the bottom of his team right now. Although, as if that matters. The round score is going to be 11 to 11, and Kral can't get anything. Fish123 have given themselves a chance. We're going to look at 24 rounds of Counter-Strike no matter how you turn it. Deep nades over into ramp, but it's Borsty to get the first kill. Endo goes down, and I'm not sure if Yuko can even get the trade. He just has to fall back. and chill out on it. Red Star with the frag on the Kral, and will MASONIC commit? Yuho with the wallbang out of nowhere. Leaves Fish in a favorable situation, especially with Borsty being on just 13 HP. Yuko's still looking for the wallbang. Don't forget, if MASONIC lose this round, they're fully... Oh no, Summit 1G, but 5-7, not enough. That is very unfortunate from Smuya. But that is a CS2 problem. I feel like in CSGO that Molly would have gone over in front of Cave. But that is just me being a crybaby about CSGO because it's the objectively better game, but it doesn't matter. Borsty and Bukavis. Left in the 2 versus 3, 13 HP and 74. If anything, that 13 HP is on Borsty, who has the AWP, so a quick shot, and doesn't matter if he has 101 or 13. But it feels like Red Star is reading this perfectly. I mean, if they haven't made any noise towards A main, screw it. And now with that Molotov, he has the confirmation he needs, but he does set up more passively, and there is a player planting right in front of him. It gets denied. Borsty last man alive, and this is an impossible clutch. Red Star swings it. A triple kill for the Bulgarian. 25 and 13 and 12 for Fish123. You look at the buy that MASONIC are about to have. They can have 2 AKs. 3 if they sacrifice 2, or 4 if they sacrifice 2 more helmets. But they will have a no utility. Borsty gets a Mac 10 and so does Black. Seven kick, it's a 1-for-1 trade to open up. Black and Bukavis as well. Getting 2 kills right back, and well, 1-for-1 trades statistically favor the T side. Fish123 have to take care. 3 players setting up to go. 1 through A main, 2 from Donut, and then, well, Red Star holding that deep angle towards main. Botman not gonna peek just yet. It's Bukavis to get the bomb down. And Yuho, slowly but surely making his way forward. There is a player over with the headshot angle on backside, and look at the swing. Andu just takes down Bukavis. And now the floodgates can open, and it's only Kral left. He needs all 3 in this 1v3, and Andu is not going to let him have it. 13-11. After 24 rounds, we have our winners of map number 1, Fish123. On their own map pick, finally make the comeback happen off of what, like 11-6, 11-7. And end up winning the map. A massive comeback for Fish again on Ancient. I see why they like playing this map. Yesterday a 10-2 comeback, today an 11-6-7. As I said, great job done by Fish. And well, we're going to see what's going to happen on map number 2 because MASONIC, well, it's a very good team on Nuke. But Fish, if you're looking at their stats on HLTV, have like a 70-something% win rate. So this is still anyone's map. And we're going to see in about 15 minutes, whose map is it going to be? Will Fish go 2-0 and go to the grand final? Or do MASONIC want that third map enough? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to map number 2. Gonna be a tough one for either side. I think there's an error on the HUD because, from what I remember, Fish123 won map number 1. But don't worry, that's just with the HUD. We all know who won map number 1. That's what confused me. I'm looking like, am I drunk? Because I don't remember drinking. I don't think MASONIC won map number 1. So now MASONIC are fighting for survival. Here on map number 2, don't forget this is the lower bracket finals. From here on out, it's either the grand final or the grand third place, which is still not bad, you know? And so far, well, Fish123 doing a great job in these pistol rounds. And with them taking the pistol round, they can open up a streak of rounds. Maybe chain a few of them together. Especially with the fact that, well, MASONIC are full eco, so they're really gonna have to just play against that full buy in the third. But right now, it should be a relatively easy round, although Yuko just got ran over by these pistols. Luckily, Red Star is there, and to 7-kick easy cleanup. In just black. He tried to get the plant, but there was somebody hard on his heels. There was 7-kick there already. 2 double kills, and round number 2 for Fish. Five AKs in the hands of MASONIC players. Early frag there for Smuya. Who the hell expecting Smuya to have an op already? He's putting it to good work. 7-kick looking to be aggressive here towards ramp with the MP9. Has to take that close angle. Is also dropped the smoke by Smuya. She's going to be very useful in Yuko. This is a perfect position for the SMG to be in, or maybe not, or maybe yes, I don't know. Yuko struggled for that first frag and, well, did some damage there on the board, Steve, but that's it. And Red Star didn't flush anyone with that flashbang. Andu now looking to break open the smoke. Catches 2 players out in the middle of nowhere. Gets first and the second, Andu. Great work done by the Estonian, and not ready for Bukavis. And it will 7-kick get it. Oh, that was tight for both sides. Luckily, 7-kick keeps the kicking mule of the MP9 under control and gets the third for Fish. A lot of damage done to Bukavis, but he has been let through down into the vent. The bomb is dropped in hot. That's a great factor for MASONIC, isn't it? Yuko, this is an off angle that Kral is in, although he did just drop down, and Yuko actually trying to go back. Does just give the shoulder to Kral. 5v3 shouldn't really be much of a chance for MASONIC, especially with these long angles. Yeah, nobody stands a chance except for Bukavis. He did get 1 onto Andu. Andu, who's already on 7 frags after just 4 rounds. Finally an op in the hands of Borsty. We know how much impact he can have on Nuke with the big green. Kral. Again, he is usually the first one outside. He is... I call him the sacrificial lamb. Obviously, they don't send him out with the intention of him dying, but Kral is also quite unlucky when it comes to getting shot through these smokes. Annihilation, otherwise known as Red Star. Let's take that first frag, and Botman unable to get the trade right away. There is help coming in from Smuya on Heaven. But Smuya also has to take care because he is about to get peeked, and never mind, it's Botman not to get two. Still only the kill on Smuya. Red Star doing a great job. Of pulling things off and end with the rollbang onto Borsty Black, making so much noise. And they can expect Kral to be outside. It's Red Star with 3. And the 5-0 lead for Fish. Don't forget, Fish123 have like a 70% win rate on this map. Black. Got through the smoke by Andu. Red Star's already towards Secret. 2 AKs in the hands of Masonic players, so definitely an investment round. They do have max loss bonus, so that shouldn't be that big of a problem. Red Star through the smoke. If he follows through with that first... Andu. A bit overzealous. And... Krell, what the hell is that? Smuya gets sat down and smacked across the mouth. Yuko. I like the attempt. He knew he had to do something with that Molotov falling on top of him. 7 kicks already on catwalk. But I think at this point, you just rotate back up. Bukaves, well, saw that Botman cleared out the upper bomb site. Finally will be the first round on the board for Masonic. You'd be surprised at how little research people do before they gamble on this game. No, they are... Bukavis and Botman, they're brothers, actually, from what I remember. Great frag by Borsty to open up the round, and Kral... There's 2 players there, but Kral is just plus W into Secret. He does get flanked in time, though, by Red Star, who gets the trade right back. And the nade thrown there in front of Andu. A +2 for Fish123. It's just Botman and Bukaves. Bukaves does have a decent angle into the A-bomb site. That's about it for the positives in this round. Botman is on the lower part of the map, and if he does kill Red Star, which will be a difficult task, he'll have a chance at this 1v4. But But will he check Shadow? Well, a jumping AK clear, not something you see often. Molly thrown, and he's just gonna go up and over. But 8 HP left the Botman. He's dead to a single bullet from Smuya. Let's be real. Smuya gets 3. 2 for Red Star, full house. For the 2 former teammates. And a 6-1 lead. For Fish123. Black. Let's go down to Smuya. The coach looking for that entry frag, doesn't find anything, but there is a lot of damage done. Both Yuko and Annihilation are on less than 30 HP, otherwise, well, you know, Annihilation known as Red Star, but at this point it's just instinct to read off what it says and not by what we know. Seven kick, good frag to find. Smuya with another. It's Botman and Kral left, although Botman has that first shot onto Smuya. That was probably the biggest threat. That op can quickly take you out of the round, as we just saw 2 times in this round and a couple more previously. Botman is holding the flank, but I like the fact that Fish123 are not just running in all willy-nilly. There is the trade come through from Andu. So Kral left. And great shot by Yuko. He was a bullet away from death and still absolutely nailed Kral. A 7-1 lead. A weaker buy for MASONIC. Yes, they have 5 rifles, but they have like 3 flashes and a Molotov left. What are you gonna do, a nuke with 3 flashes and a molly? You kinda have to hit A, and you have to hit it right now. Before you get naded again, Yuho does go 1 for 1, and we can't see a single thing, but he is still covered by the smoke, giving him some safety. It's a 2 for 2 trade, made a 3 for 2. By Borsty. Speaks out from heaven, he wants to get all 3! That was so close. But it's Botman to finally get the second round for MASONIC on their own map pick. The HUD died there for like a couple seconds. An MP9 for Red Star. Fish have ran out of money. And this is a very important round for MASONIC to take. They have a chance at fully resetting Fish. And if you do that, it's 7-3. Fish have no money, probably 7-4, and then the 7-5 buy is not going to look like anything. 2400 would be horrendous. Well, they would have the full buy afterwards, but of course, first you'd have to lose a couple of rounds to get that money, and they've already lost Red Star. And do this get the quick trade and immediately drops out in front of Hut. Smuya. Swing out into Borsty. He immediately falls back deep into CT spawn, but that's not even needed. With just Botman being alive, a 1 versus 4 is not looking doable. The flash comes out, although Yuko might have been caught by that flash a little bit, so Botman needs 3 more, and with 15 HP, he does swing out into Smuya, almost gets the kill. Unfortunately for MASONIC. Unfortunately, another technical pause for this best of three. But to address the questions on why Masonic picked the Nuke, this is undoubtedly Masonic's best map. The problem is, a lot of other teams at this level like playing Nuke quite a lot, and for them, uh, yeah. But see, the thing is, they they just face really good teams. I mean, they played Nuke against TSC in their best of three, and they got 13-8 defeated. But that was an 11-1 half, if you remember. And taking 8 rounds in total, they took 7 in a row on the CT side. So Masonic, realistically, I mean, they just need like 3 or 4, and they can have a good chance there on the CT side. Luckily, the technical pause doesn't last for too long. Masonic, hell, they would. Black is 0-10. My god, I just looked over to the right of my screen. Gotta keep the 6 kill per map average for coaches alive, because he had like, what, 11, 12, 13 on the first. Damn, I didn't even realize that. Black. Completely opposite of what he did on map number 1. He was great on Ancient, and wanted a bit too much, but he did do quite a lot of damage, even tagged 3 players, and Smuya in a lot of trouble being peeked from window. Luckily has 7 kick right there to help him out, but Bukave is gonna pop him like a pimple in the head with the tech 9. 7 kick still fighting, and still getting kills. The Molotov falls. He has been given enough time to reload, or maybe not. A 2 versus 2. You come out into the bomb site, Yuho about to open door and have a 2-man lineup. Yuho lines them both up. Should be an AK there somewhere to save as well. 2 kills for the Finn. And a 9-2 lead for Fish123. Smuya off the aggressive play does miss, and it's actually Bukavis to take the first kill, and who has been causing a lot of trouble. So actually killing him, and most likely killing Red Star, is the best thing that could have happened here for Masonic. Now, in the 5v3, all they need to do is get past Smuya. Black finally got his first kill as well, so things are looking up for Masonic. Smuya still being tricky, moving around a lot. There is a player on top of Mini. He might even get the lineup here. Smuya. Uncharacteristic miss, but it's 7 kick on the bomb side with 2. Smuya does connect again. And from a 2-on-5 to a 2-on-2, Black steps into the Molotov. He's a dead man. Borsty last one alive for Masonic, 52 HP. 7 kick and Smuya both on 13. And Borsty can play this out with the 5-7. He is over into ramp, does have the op. There's a Molotov in the hands of Fish123 players. They do want to come out here. He spots one out, and it's an insta-shot here for Borsty. Smuya with the op holding, and it's Borsty to clutch up in the 1 versus 2. A 9-3 half. Second half gonna be getting underway. I haven't tossed a coin in a while. Let's give heads to Masonic. This coin usually lands on heads, so let's try to jinx it for them. It's heads. And you know it's legit because I just flick it on my desk and hope it doesn't fly somewhere where I can't catch it. Although Fish123, they don't want to hear nothing. They're running out all the way through HUD. They catch out Black. Botman does get the trade, but he gets insta-dinked, and the frags are starting to come in. But they all get traded right back. There's 3 players in Mini, and Smuya through the smoke catches out Botman. That just leaves Borsty, and Smuya lines them all up. I think it's literally just whoever picks it, doesn't matter. It's usually, I think, the better ranked team, or the team that had like a better season, gets to pick first map, and then second is picked by their. Or in this case, the team with the better rating or whatever gets to choose if they want to pick first or second map. So I'm not really sure 100% on that. That's a good question. But in this best of 3, you would know who picked which map. Because this is the pick of Masonic. On the pick of Fish123, they almost beat Fish like 13-7, essentially. And then from an 11-6 lead, they lost 7 rounds in a row. Now they're getting bombarded here on Nuke and Annihilation, otherwise known as Red Star. Look at how close he is. The game sense of the Bulgarian is insane. And he... Okay, Kral has had some nasty shots. He might have only 8 kills this map, but he has had some nasty shots that he hit, and unfortunately for him, does not connect anything through the smoke. Oddman coming in with the 5-7. There's an AK in play, so that is obviously a massive danger for Fish. But if they win this round, they reset Masonic and make them force again. Will 7kick shoot the legs? He's just gonna be patient, and he's gonna get rewarded. 2 kills for 7kick and to activate as well, leaving just Botman with the flying 5-7. To pick up at least 1, and now he has a rifle, but Smuya has an AK, and that's the better rifle. No kit, this round is over. 11-3 for Fish. Botman just holding off, and look at the lineup for Smuya again. Or through the smoke. Last hurrah for Masonic. They're gonna have to pull something out of the hat. I'd love to use a more, you know, naughty term for pulling things out of, but they really have to. You're losing 11-3 on map 2 in an elimination best of 3 where you lost map 1 after an 11-6 lead, and maybe Bukavis is the answer, or maybe not. Traded out immediately. Black is 1-14, but he is the coach standing in. Freka yesterday was a star for Masonic. But now, just Smuya left. Turns the 1v3 to 1v2, and there we go. Kral with a triple kill. Round number 4 on the board for Masonic, their first of the second half. But did it come in time? They lost 3 players, and the bomb was planted. We might see another force come out of Fish123. Deep towards outside by Polak, who's having probably the roughest game of his stand-in career here as a coach for Masonic. Luckily, he does have shooters all around him, but does it really matter when the MAC-10s start ringing off heads and the Deagle joins in as well? 3 alive for Fish, 2 for Masonic. And the Danes are facing Reset again. Andu is so much closer than Botman expects him to be. Borsty, the other player in the single digits next to Black, spamming the smoke, almost does connect. But with these 20 bullets that he has just reloaded into his M4, he's looking to get a chance. He can't even hype it up when Andu swings. 8 match rounds in a row for Fish. He got the hiccups. Four more kills and Fish are going to be in the grand final. A bit of an anticlimactic best of 3. Map number 1 was an absolute banger. Map number 2 is not even close. And through the smokes, damage done both ways. Andu and Red Star taking quite a bit. Let's maybe get another, just 3 more. And all 3 of them have MP9s. Andu playing relatively reserved here, standing back. They're just gonna walk into him. The second player gives up his position. Bukaves might meet the same fate. And with the life of Masonic on the line, here in United21 Season 34, it's Botman and his MP9 and, well, nothing else except for a single incendiary. He swings out, he gets nailed. 5 alive in the last round, 13-11, and then 13-4. Fish123, 2-0 Masonic, and book themselves a revenge tour in the grand final up against ESC. Don't forget, in the upper bracket semifinals, ESC Gaming beat Fish123 13-8, 13-11, and now the international roster has a chance at revenge against Poland, but ESC, they were watching the entire time. They had a day-long break, and they are ready for Fish again. So tomorrow, don't forget to tune in again at 10 a.m., same time as today, where we're going to get to see, will it be Fish or ESC, who get crowned the United21 Season 34 champions. My name is Redul. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And from the entire United21 team, I wish you a pleasant rest of your day.